Yo. Welcome to another episode of Empire Jeff TV. I am your host, Empire Jeff, coming to you on a Thursday night live from Los Angeles, California, in which the Los Angeles Dodgers, have opened their domestic home opener against the Detroit Tigers and won 5-4 this afternoon. Fan favorite, Mr. Teoscar Hernandez, goes yard on a 3-run home run to kind of sort of give the Dodgers the permanent lead, even though Detroit did get the 4 runs. Shohei Ohtani with a home run there to give the Dodgers that extra cushion there for them to lead and pull off that win 5-4. Blake Snell makes his Dodger Stadium debut, his Dodger debut technically, and gets the win. And the Dodgers, even though for most of the league, it just started. For most of the league, the season just started, and the Dodgers are already 3-0. So shout out to the Dodgers, man. Big win. Tigers are tough. Anyone who watched baseball last season, second half of the season, heading down to the playoff stretch in the playoffs, and the things they were able to accomplish. This is a fiery bunch. They can get it going in a hurry, and they can put some runs on the board. They don't hit a ton of home runs, but they can chip away at the plate, and they could put some runs on the board. But the Dodgers, Trinan, little rocky there in the 9th. Scott looked great in the 8th. Vesia gave up a home run. Other than that, 3 strikeouts. Vesperias did well. So a lot of good things coming from the Dodger arms in this game, even though they gave up the 4 runs. But good win, man. 3-0 to start the season. And they're not going to go undefeated. They're eventually going to lose. But anytime you start the season 3-0, and like I said, the season just started, and other teams are going 1-0 or 0-2, except for the Cubs, right? And the Dodgers leading the pack out the gate. So, man, Dodger Stadium looked incredible today. It looked packed. It looked jammed. People were sending me pictures, videos. Everyone looked like they had a great time out there. It was a great event. Seeing the Dodgers with that championship jersey with the gold lettering outlined in the blue. Just overall opening day, man, where everyone feels like Christmas morning. Everyone, that inner kid in them, inner baseball fan, feeling like a bunch of little 7-year-olds out there, man. Opening day, to something special about it. Even this is the Dodgers kind of quote unquote reopener, right? I think that's what they said on the radio broadcast. Welcome, this is the Dodgers reopener, which I thought was kind of fitting. And speaking of the Dodgers radio, this is the first time I've heard Charlie Steiner back on the radio. So welcome back, Charlie Steiner, man. As we know, he's been battling health issues. You can hear it in the voice when he's calling the game. He doesn't sound the same. Kind of struggles to put his words together sometimes. So hopefully he continues to get better. But it's good to have him back, and good for the Dodgers to get this win. Good for Blake Snell to make a good debut. Tommy Edman with a home run. Teoscar Hernandez, 3-run home run. Shohei Ohtani. You know, it's funny, when I was listening to the radio and the announcers were like, yeah, there's a gust blowing out to right. So Shohei could pull it. It's out of here. He may have some trouble going left. And literally the next pitch, whack! Several rows deep opposite field into the left field bleachers. Shohei sends the baseball. So just when you think the wind is going to deter him or he might not get it, he absolutely claps one out there to left field and gets 2 hits today. It took Shohei a little while last season to get going until he got his first home run as a Dodger. I was at that game. Now he had 2 home runs in the first 3 games, and Shohei said he was looking forward to having a better year this year than he did last year. And it's kind of hard to even imagine that, let alone believe it. And Shohei already out the gate with 2 home runs out the gate, might be backing up what he's saying. And who are we to judge the probably greatest player of all time, back-to-back MVP, and just wait till he starts throwing on the mound and just further adds to that legacy of him as a Dodger. So what was your favorite moment of the game tonight? Was it the pitching? Was it the hitting? Which home run got you amped up the most? For me, Teo, man. Teo, that 3-run home run. This is why Dodger fans in the offseason, and I kept saying, guys, he's not going anywhere. And even if he did, why would he pass this up? He is beloved to the point where Dodger fans didn't really care about anything else in the offseason other than bringing back Teo. Literally didn't care about anything. And they brought him back. He hits a 3-run home run in this game at Dodger Stadium. Place is going crazy. Go ahead, 3-run home run. And, this is exactly why they got Teo last year. This is exactly why they brought Teo back Also, this is exactly why they went out and got Tommy Edman. And obviously, we know why they got Shohei Ohtani. So all three of these guys, along with the starting pitcher, along with Tanner Scott, all these guys being acquired by the Los Angeles Dodgers front office, just horses, man, workhorses, bullies, killers. These guys that the Dodgers have are incredible. And from the bats to the arms, everything they did, the way Doc stacked the lineup today, everything was great. Everything was great. The Tigers are nothing to sneeze at. They were a good baseball team looking to build on their first time making the playoffs in 10 years after last season. And they're doing it. They're doing it. They came out today. They lost against almost any other team. They might have won this game, but they're playing the world champion Los Angeles Dodgers. But the Detroit Tigers are a good team. And Scooble out there, reigning Cy Young Award winner in the American League Triple Crown winner last year, gave up 2 home runs, right? Tommy Edman from the right side, the power is there. And then that 3-run shot from Teo. And the Dodgers got to him last year too. So this is the Dodgers, even with schemes, they got at him too. This Dodger lineup, the third time through the lineup, they saw him and they got to him, right? And there's no letdown here. There's no letdown. Like if you're a pitcher, you can't let your guard down. You just can't. Because the second you let your guard down, you go through Shohei, you go through Mookie, right? You're like, okay, Shohei's on. You kind of sort of pitch around Mookie per se without it being intentional. Kind of walked him, and you got the tail, and then Teo clapped it straight away. Little left center there, but off the bat, Teo knew it. He did the bat flip, he did the pose, he watched it, and that's what other teams are going to be facing this year. This lineup. Shohei, Mookie, Teo, Freddie, Muncy, Smith, Edman, Pages, Kike, Rojas. Rojas has turned himself back into a hitter. All of these guys are going to be a nightmare for pitchers in Major League Baseball. And even for someone as dominant as Scooble, Triple Crown winner, AL Cy Young Award winner, Triple Crown winner, kind of got bullied. And any time a lineup sees you for the third time, they start to have the advantage, even against a great pitcher, and they got him. They got him in the third time through. Snell had a little rocky portion of his third time through, too, but he escaped it. He got the win. He's 1-0 as a Dodger. Let these pitchers get their wins, yo. That's the thing. I know that the new way that they look at him, they don't look at the total number of wins anymore. But Blake Snell is kind of a throwback style pitcher. He's kind of an old school style pitcher. And if this guy's able to put in innings, he's as good as it gets in Major League Baseball. And he's a southpaw. His stuff is ridiculous. It's filthy. Absolutely filthy. They got so many specialists, man. So many specialists. Trying with that slider. Vesia with that slider. Chasing after that high heat. He'll set you up with that high rising fastball, 4-seam riser. Then drop the slider on you. And if you're sitting on the fastball and he hits you with that slider, or you're sitting on the slider and then he hits you with that rising heat, they just freeze you up. They freeze you up. And there's not even Kopech or Gratterall yet. Like, they're not even available yet. So this team is going to continue to stack and add players in the coming months. Shohei is not going to pitch probably till June-ish. Kershaw, I know a lot of people are kind of like, half the people are like wishing he wasn't on the team. The other half are hoping he's there, still because he's earned it. I still think Clayton Kershaw is going to be able to add something to this team this year. I think he's going to be able to eat some innings and help this team win baseball games. I really, really do. And these young guys coming up, like a Dustin May, maybe even a Bobby Miller, some of these guys that he can get in their heads a little bit and kind of help them get through a long season. I think he's going to be very beneficial on this team. Keep an eye on this Laker game. 96-81 Lakers right now, getting that get back on the Chicago Bulls in the shy right now. So keep an eye on that. While we're talking to you, while the lazy eye is creeping over on the on the Laker game over here. But again, 3-0, yo. One more time for the Dodgers. 3-0, yo. Man, so good to say. So good to say. And all these games, even the ones in Tokyo, this game, this Dodger team, even though they're all world and this roster is stacked, the arms, the bats, everything, they're going to be tested, y'all. They're going to be tested. This is not going to be a walk in the park. Baseball, I mean, they're going to get wins, and there'll be games where maybe they go on crazy long winning streaks, And there's going to be games like this, like, oh man, we just inched this one out, right? And it's a win, but you feel like, man, they could have easily lost this game, and they didn't. But there's going to be a lot of games like this. There's going to be a lot of blowouts. There's going to be a lot of comeback wins where the Dodgers are down 3-4 runs and they go on a tear in an inning or two and just come back and blow them out after being somewhat blown out. You're going to see that. You're going to see games. You're going to be shocked when they get shut out. I don't think it's going to happen often, but it'll happen. It'll happen. I don't know how soon in the season. I don't know when, but baseball be that way. You're going to have an absolute juggernaut. Offensive team and still have a game where someone shuts you down. It doesn't even have to be a dominant pitcher either. It could be some guy making his major league debut. It could be a journeyman. It could be a third guy in the rotation, comes and just shuts you down. That's what happens with baseball. Baseball will do that. Baseball will do that to you. You could have the best team in the world get shut down in a 3-game series. It happens. Happens more often than you think. And that's why the playoffs, especially short series, are dangerous. Simply because of that. So the Dodgers grind one out. They grinded some out in Tokyo. The arms, the bats came to play. Great strategy. Great home fans today. And another opening day for Los Angeles in the books. Funny story. I was at work. And, I'm not too far from the stadium. And we're sitting there. And it's maybe, 30 minutes before first pitch or so. And you're sitting there and you just hear all these aircraft go by. They're just, flying through LA, right, to get to the stadium. And it was so loud. And there were so many of them. And the people who don't know what's going on at Dodger Stadium today, or know there's a Dodger game, but don't know there's flybys, right? People were freaking out. People were freaking out. Look, what's happening, man? Are we going to bomb someone? Are we getting bombed? What's happening here? People were freaking out. It was so loud. The windows were rattling. It was so loud. They upped the ante today. Let me tell you, they upped the ante, and deservingly so. Deservingly so, man. Very, very loud, as I'm sure Dodger Stadium was as well. But let's talk about it. Let's talk about the performances today. We had Blake Snell. Like I said, he went out there and absolutely did his thing. Even a guy as a professional, you still sometimes wonder, okay, do they have nerves? Do they get nervous here? Right? It's opening day. Blake Snell, 5-inning pitch, 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs. He walked 4, struck out 2. You had Kasparis, like I said, shut it down. He went 1 inning, no runs. You had Vesia, like I said, he struck out 3, but he gave up the home run. Trinan gave up the run. Excuse me. Tanner Scott gave up the run. I got that mixed up. Trinan got a little rocky, but got it done there. Ending the game on a pop-up foul ball there into the glove of Freddie Freeman. And, that was pretty much, that was it. Then the pressure was on and got him to foul out there. Now, Skubal, 5-inning pitch, 5 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned, 2 balls, only 2 Ks, and gave up those 2 home runs. So tagging that a player of his caliber with those home runs, getting his season starting ERA to 7.20. Probably not something he thought was going to happen coming in tonight. But the Dodgers, 5 runs tonight. I think they're averaging 5 runs a game right now. And that's probably going to fluctuate, maybe even a little higher in the coming games. So it is going to be an onslaught at the plate for this team, especially when they get into grooves and rhythm. Freddie just getting back. Mookie just getting back. Shohei ahead of last year's schedule. Edman is ahead of last year's schedule. 1, because he's playing. He was out hurt. 2, because he's on this team in this lineup. He's already got 2 home runs. So you got a lot of guys ahead of schedule. Teo doing his thing out the gate. So incredibleness. Just absolutely incredibleness. So I think what we're going to continue to see as the season progresses is a whole bunch of different scenarios, whole bunch of different heroes. And that's why I said, when me and Joe were talking here, that we were talking about MVPs, and Mookie, I don't know if the way he started this season health-wise, what type of start he's going to get off to. If he can get off to the same start he had last year, we'll wait to see about that. But I also think that the wealth is going to be spread around so much. Like I said, Shohei hit a bomb tonight, right? He had 2 hits tonight. Oh man, Lakers only up 8 here. Hit a bomb, right? But Edman got the first one, Teo with the big one. And it's like, this is exactly what Shohei, Mookie, Freddie needs. We've heard a lot of times, a lot of guys in the chat talk about they're worried about the back end of the lineup, the bottom of the lineup. A lot of guys talk about the bottom of the lineup. What about the bottom of the lineup? Well, I think the bottom of the lineup, especially when they get all their guys and they've got it kind of sorted out to the way they want it, I think the bottom of the lineup is going to be just fine. I think the bottom of the lineup is going to be fine. Pages had a hit today, opposite field hit today. He had a strikeout there late that Ohtani, I believe, hit the home run after. And I still think that kid has a chance to have a pretty strong season. I think there's going to be a point in the year where we look at this lineup and we're like, wow, even the bottom is on a heater right now. I think there's going to be times in this lineup 1 through 9 where they're raking, they're killing. And then you got arms out there just straight dealing, right? I think is going to happen. So I misspoke earlier. Like I said, I was driving home at the end of the game, watched the final inning, got to the computer to do the post game. The 4 p.m. start was rough. Watched probably the first, had the game on at work, but had to listen to it on the way home. And that's, like I said, that's when I heard Charlie Steiner was back on the radio today, man. So that was good to hear. But it was good start to the season. And they're going to be very, 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 very exciting to watch this year. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Drop a like on the video if you're just coming in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can also tap that Cash App, become a member to the channel. You can hit that join button, or you're going to hit the first link in the description to become a member for less than the cost of lunch. You can become a member for an entire month. Make sure to get your MLB, NBA, NFL gear, and more. Make sure to use our link at Fanatics to get special discounts on your purchases. Also help support the channel. We have partnered with the good people at Fanatics. So when you order through them via us, they take care of us because you ordered through us. Great way to get the gear you are going to get anyway, including that championship gold jerseys, lettered, and hats that the Dodgers were wearing today. Just order through our link. Great way to help us out. What's going on, Aaron? Appreciate you, man. He said, Teoscar. Absolutely, man. Star says, let's go Dodgers. Absolutely. Craig, what's going on, man? Thank you for tuning in. Nando 390, Chris Taylor still hitless. Here we go. The Outlaw. What's going on, Outlaw? Great win. Although it's really it's early. It's early. It's early. But hey, we always rather be 3-0 than 2-1 or 1-2 or 0-3, right? Always. Pitching was wild, but came through. Absolutely correct. There's been the Dodgers, spring training, they had the trip to Tokyo. They almost got to resettle themselves. Love that 9th inning down to the wire. Yeah, we got a good one out the gate, right? We got a good game out the gate. And I think there's going to be times in the season where this team just goes on stretches without any high leverage or high pressure games. So believe it or not, a lot of these players are going to need some high pressure, high leverage games, especially the bullpen, right? To stay sharp and keep everything going. So if they can continue to grind out games like this, as well as their blowouts, then you're going to see a team that, come playoff time, and they continue to put teams away in close games. So not only can you blow them out, but they can beat you in the clutch. This team's going to have to add all of that to their repertoire this season. Great win, although it nearly gave me out. It's like, no, I love these games, man. Baseball rules, absolutely. Charlie was back today. Yeah, it was good to hear him. I don't know how much he's going to be back. I don't know how many games he's going to call. I don't know the whole story behind it. If he's going to call just home games and maybe do 3 innings of these games, he didn't sound great. But I'm happy to have been able to hear him, though. I'm happy to be able to hear him, and hopefully this is him on the mend. And it's been a couple of years now since we've heard him. And if you remember, during the World Series, and they do one game every World Series where they do the, I'm sorry, guys, I'm checking out the Laker game here too. 99-92 right now, Lakers. About 7 minutes left. They do that stand up to cancer, right? And it's like you can hear a pin drop in the stadium. It's so quiet. Everyone has the sign, and they hold up, who they're representing in that moment. Some of them are showing family members, some of them are showing friends, former teammates. And Dave Roberts, his said Charlie Steiner on his, right? And so, there were a lot of thoughts and talk last year that Charlie may never make it back, not just to the booth. So at the end of the day, I'm just happy that he's alive and that he's able to call games again. And I don't know for how long. I don't know what the whole situation is, but it was very good to hear him. And I am happy that he is back for sure. I popped like crazy when I heard his voice. Yeah, man. And it's still there. It's still in there. The voice was struggling, The voice was struggling. Lakers just hit a three there. Austin, 102.92. There we go. The voice was struggling. Like you can hear it, but then you heard him in there. Charlie Steiner has a very distinct voice. Very distinct voice. And you heard it in there. It's in there, right? So hopefully he makes it all the way back. Was Rick Monday the co-host? Rick Monday was, as well as oh man, what's the guy's name? I'm forgetting it right now. Steve, was it Steven? I forgot the other guy's name right now. But yeah, he was. It was Charlie and Rick again for 5 innings, I believe. Yeah, so they were, and then who's the guy that man, I know his name. He came in and finished the game with Rick Monday. Yeah, there you go, Steve. Yeah, then Steven finished the game with Rick. Yep, there we go. Yeah, that's what happened. I'm getting one of those gold championship hats tomorrow. I've ordered mine. Ordered the hat and the jersey. I'm probably gonna go pick up another one tomorrow just to get it earlier, yeah. I like the 2024 jerseys better than the ones they wore in 2021. I like the blue around the gold. I like the hats. Like I like this year. So they did a great job. Teoscar hit it to center. Beautiful homer. Yeah, just clapped it, man. Absolutely clapped it out of here. Mookie got a hit. Yep. Mookie's going to be coming along, man. Mookie's going to come along. I think that, the way he started the season last year, he was having an MVP start to last year, and then he got hurt. He came back, and he came back with more power. Like he was phenomenal when he came back. Then he hit a little mini slump, right? So if we get depending on what Mookie we get out the gate, will be very telling to how the season starts off. Someone get Mookie a cheeseburger. Yeah, he looked frail out there, man. He definitely looked frail out there, but I think he lost. People said 15, but then I think it got up to 23, and he says he's put back about 5 to 7 pounds of it. So it's probably to take him a little time to put it back on. Let's see. Went 5 instead of 6, but gave up 2 runs. I was almost 100% right. Yeah. Dodgers are averaging 5 runs. Yep, they're averaging 5 runs. Joe, what's going on? Joseph, Mr. Ox 1947 here. Tigers played out of their minds. The Tigers are good. Like I said, the Tigers did this last year in the playoffs. Like they weren't supposed to make the playoffs. They weren't supposed to beat the teams they beat in the playoffs, and they were doing it. They played great. They entered the season the way they finished the season last year. They're going to be a problem. They are very, very scrappy. They don't hit a ton of home runs, but they come after you. They come after you, and they keep coming after you. Let's see. Me mind my business. BC, what's going on, BC? Not impressed at all. At least the Lakers are doing what they're supposed to do. Not impressed with a 3-0 start. Come on, BC. Come on, BC. Stop being so cynical, BC. Come on, man. 3-0. It's always hard to win, even though this, I didn't think about this. I said the Dodgers, it's kind of cool what they're doing, the ring ceremony in game 2, because they sell out game 1 no matter what, and it's an extra thing here. But tonight they still did a bunch of championship celebration. They raised the banner, they had the jerseys. So theoretically, the part that I actually did miss is that the Lakers are technically getting 2 ring nights, 2 ring ceremonies, even though they're getting the rings tomorrow. But they had the banner ceremony today, so they're stretching it out, right? So those games are hard to focus and get wins in. So they got it done. It was scrappy, but they got it done. Joe says Lakers need to close out these next 8 minutes. So you must have posted this a little while ago because there's 6 minutes now. They have had 7 hits every game. Yep. Edman and Ohtani with 2. Teoscar with his first. Yep. Conforto, who was arguably the best hitter in spring training, didn't even play today because it was Scooble. And he's basically mostly there to play against righties. But there's going to be times he can hit lefties too. He can. But I think they'll probably get him out there tomorrow. And he's been great all spring. And another weapon that the Dodgers are going to unleash on Major League Baseball, I think. Don't Care 187. What's going on, Don't Care? What up, Jeff? Just got out the stadium, stuck in the parking lot now, man. Honk that horn like I honk this horn, man. Put it in the air, man. Let them know. Scream, let's go Dodgers one time for us in the parking lot, man. We got the win opening day at Dodgers Stadium for the home opener, domestic home opener, the reopener. We get the win. We got to see Blake Snell pitch for the Dodgers. Shohei Ohtani hit for the Dodgers. It don't get any better than this, guys. It does not get any better than this, man. Keep your dukes up. Nah, man. I haven't, you know what? I went to 30 games last year. I've gone to a lot of games over the last 3 years. Post-COVID, I went to a lot of games before, but because I wasn't able to go for like 2 years, the last 3 years, I've gone to a lot of games, and I haven't seen a single incident. Nothing. Now, in the parking lot, I've seen goofballs in the stands be drunk as hell, talking trash and all that, but I've yet to see a single incident in probably I would say maybe 70 games over a 3-year span. Not a single incident in the parking lot. Not a single one. Triple Div says, let's see. No need to have a heart attack at any point during the regular season. Facts. Lakers still up 10 with 4.5 to go. Enjoy the ride. Absolutely. Save it for the playoffs. Big ups to Charlie Steiner. Yeah, I was happy to hear him again, man. Happy to hear him. I don't know, like I said, how often this is gonna happen. I don't know. Man, Giddy almost getting another triple double against us. I don't know what his status is moving forward. Steven Nelson. I just knew Steven. I slipped my mind. Damn it. I knew what it's on the tip of my tongue. This traffic sucks, not moving. Yeah, I went last year for the worst night, oh man, 5-point game. The worst night I had at Dodger Stadium traffic-wise was last year's hoodie game. And I got out of the stadium and I could not leave my spot for an hour and a half. They messed up and didn't open one side. They messed up. They didn't open, like they were flooding all the cars in one direction and no one can move. So I sat there for an hour and a half. And I was like, bro, this is horrible, man. And then every game after that, I was fine. It was just that game. And I'm going to this. I want to go to this year's hoodie game too. I go to the hoodie game every year pretty much. Oh, man. Okay, they just bricked out LeBron with the rebound. 3:15 left, 105-100 Lakers. But tonight, opening day, that's why I take the shuttle. I go into Union Station, right? I go to Union Station and I take the Dodger shuttle and I get in and out of there much, much quicker, even though getting on the shuttle last year, when I was getting out of the stadium for the opening day, took a little bit of time. It's still better. There you go, Bron, 107-100. It's still easier than trying to get out of there in a car. So for those who live in the area, man, I'm trying to tell you that shuttle, the train, I don't know what part of the city you live in. Public transportation, as far as the train, is not always the best in LA. Here come the Lakers, 107-101, 2.5. 107-100, 2.5 left. LA doesn't have the best public transportation as far as trains go. But if you have a train station near you that goes to Union Station direct, and you're able to get from Union Station to the shuttle, it's such an easier and better experience, man. Many celebrities, yep. AR-15, hopefully okay. I mean, he's playing. So 107-100, 13 seconds on the shot clock. Bron going to the cup over Vucevic. Vuce blocks it. Bron screaming for a foul. Gets no call. Chicago coming the other way here. Let's see. Jasper, what's going on, Jasper? My dad fought a guy in the parking lot because he got cut off. Yeah, you gotta be prepared. 107-103. You gotta be prepared when you go to the game to just be alert, right? And you probably, and I'm sure your pops might have had his reasons, right? But you got to be careful because you don't know who's with who, and you don't know what they got, right? So your Jackson Hayes puts it in 109-103. You don't know what that other person is capable of. You don't know how much that person has had to drink. You don't know. So I've had situations, I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna let road rage get the best of me. I'm not gonna let any of this happen. Like I'm trying to get out of here safe. I got a wife to get home to. I'm just going to mind my business and try to get out of here, right? But I haven't seen anything in years. Nothing. Like I've seen nothing in the parking lot. I was salivating during the 9th inning, not 1 ounce of nervousness. I wasn't nervous at all. Like I wasn't nervous at all. It's weird. I have such a trust and confidence in this team that even if they lose, I'm just like, it's just baseball. It's baseball. Like there's nothing about this team. They can go on, they can get swept in a series. And there's never going to be a sky is falling moment for me in this team. Definitely not in the regular season. It's not going to happen. I completely trust what they've got, what they've built. I have zero worry about what they're capable of doing this regular season, and more than likely what they will do in this regular season, like at all. Let's see. Well, at least I can listen to Jeff while not moving. There's always that, right? There's always that. 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. Life was heading out. But yeah, don't really worry about them. Not as much as I worry about the Lakers, man. Lakers 111-104, $1:20 to go. It's a big possession right here. Giddey going to the cup and one. Oh man, about to be Potentially 111 and 107, 115. That was a big bucket there. That's a big bucket. Big and one. But yeah, Teo, man. Teo giving the Dodger fans exactly what they asked for, exactly what they wanted, exactly what they were cheering for all off season. Gave them what they asked for. And deservingly so. You know what I mean? He is a surefire fan favorite. The fans love him. The organization loves him. Everything about Teo and this team is just like they were made for each other. It just feels like they were made for each other, and they really were. and he proves it again. And he steps up. It's a 3-run bomb in a time when the Dodgers absolutely needed it. Speaking of needing, the Lakers lead a bucket right here. Luka on Vukovic. Luka going to the cup, stops against him with a step back. He does, not for 3, but for 2, and misses it. Here comes Chicago, 55 seconds left. Let's see. Sorry, the screen kind of tripped up there. Oh, man, 111, 110, 46 seconds left. This could be a bad L if the Lakers blow this. Oh, man, they're trying to have it like last night against Indy, man. I'm going to ride this last couple seconds out here, man. 39 seconds here. You got Austin Reeves with the ball. High screen from Luka coming around. Jackson Hayes on the dive. But they just circling out Vukovic. It's AR on him now. Goes around him. Floats it up. Austin with an incredible shot off the glass. 113, 110, 26 and a half left in the fourth. Big bucket there. Big bucket there. Something's happening with the Twitter post on this show. So give me 1 second. I gotta put it into the universe again here. I don't know why this is happening. Hold on. 1 second here. Got a message here saying, I don't know what happened when it posted it. There we go. Why is it not? Something's going on here. If you guys are watching on Twitter, let me know. I see people in here, but someone messaged me that there's an issue on the Twitter side. So let me know. I see people in here watching on Twitter, though. So I'm not sure who's having a problem there. But let's see. This is not a championship team. Who you talk about? The Lakers or the Dodgers? Oh, I'm like, what? I was like, BC, you lost your damn mind, bro. I was like, what? BC. I was like, okay. I was like, BC. Come on, BC. BC is cynical by nature, man. He is very, very cynical by nature. Very. That's funny. 1 point game. Yep. 1 point game. Not closing out games. It's a 3-point game right now, unless I'm behind, but I don't think so because they're still coming in from the huddle. 113, 110, 26 and a half left. But the story right now until this Laker game is over is the Los Angeles Dodgers getting their home opening win tonight. And today, not tonight. I love being able to do Dodger post-game shows early. I love it. I love being able to get it, watch it. Now the Lakers going to be over. Everybody's going to run to a Laker post-game. So let me see this last possession. You got Vukovic handoff here. Dorian Finney-Smith, Vando guarding up top. Kobe White trying to go on DFS. Goes right around him. Meets LeBron at the rim. Hands it off to Giddey. Giddey couldn't get over LeBron. DFS with the rebound. That should be all she wrote. Hopefully, man. Great defense up top by Dorian Finney-Smith and Jared Vanderbilt. Yes, the very same Vando that everyone hates on. The very same one. The very, very, very same one. Lakers don't have a force inside. They do not have a force inside. No, they don't. Can't wait to go tomorrow. I'm 50-50 on tomorrow. I'm aiming for Saturday and Monday. Great defense by Braun, just scaring Giddey there on the shot there. Let's see. Garish came from the show, was thrilled. Hope they close out well, and walks are reduced by Snell. Yeah, they'll be all right. Snell will be fine. Snell's gonna have a Cy Young season, man. Lakers play-by-play by Jeff. Love it. Yeah, appreciate you, man. So in case you guys don't know, Playback officially announced their MLB partnership today. Like I said, I've known about that for a while. Did some beta testing for them. So that I'm super excited about that. I will be doing games, mostly the night games, home games, because of my schedule. Some weekend games or days when I get out a little early, I'll be able to do it. But make sure to go subscribe to my Playback. Let me throw it in the chat here. Let me throw my Playback channel in the chat. Give me 1 second here so you guys can go and join. 1 second. Let me make sure this is the correct one. And go ahead. Oh, no, that's a busted link. Give me 1 second. Don't go to that one. I don't know where that one's taking anybody to. So hold on. 1 second here. Let's see. The second time's the charm here. There we go. There we go. There we go. So go ahead and tap that link to go join my playback room where I will be live streaming Dodger games. The first 20 people will be able to watch the game for free with a VIP pass. Anyone else who lives out of the Los Angeles area and you have MLB TV, that you'll also be able to watch it. You just sync and link your MLB TV account to playback, and you will same with your NBA League Pass account, and you'll be able to watch the games with over there. So I've been excited about playback baseball. I was I think I was one of, if not the first person to test it last year when they first started testing with baseball. And I've had a lot of discussions with them over the last year about baseball. I've been bugging them all the time. And they finally got it done. I knew this was pretty much in the bag. And so they announced it officially this morning. And you're going to see a lot of creators covering baseball now because of this, which is good for the sport. Initially, there's going to be a lot of people that don't know what they're talking about, just trying to get the views, right? So just get ready for that. And, oh my God, what just happened? What in the, hold on, it's 116, 115. What just happened? It was 115, 111. Okay, 115, 110. Williams hits a 3, makes it 115, 113. Austin gets the ball stolen by Giddy, kicks it out to Kobe White, who drains the 3 with 6.1 left in the game. Holy, you cannot make this up. You cannot make this up. Wow. Oh man, the Austin haters are gonna flame him tonight, but that was Braun that threw that ball into a trap. Oh man. Ooh, this is not good. That was not good. Chris, what's up, my brother? I see you. Hope you're doing well, my guy. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed today's game too. Oh man, that was brutal. That was brutal. Oh, I can't believe what just happened. I didn't see it happen live. One of them in the playoff seems inevitable. You're talking about the Lakers, the Bulls. Oh my God. LeBron threw the ball into come on, Luka. You gotta get the ball to Luka here. LeBron gets the ball to Austin basically with 2 guys in the baseline right there. So basically triple team defective, essentially. So the Lakers will bring the ball in, no timeout, 6.1 left on the clock, down 115 to 116. Luka Doncic is taking the ball out of bounds, which makes him dangerous. The Lakers have 0 timeouts, both teams in the bonus. Looks like it's going to be a pin for Braun to come up top. Is he going to get it back to Austin? Austin goes around, lays it up, lays it in. Austin Reeves. 3.3 left. Oh, Giddy coming in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That looked good for the second. He let it go. Wow. Can't believe what just happened. I kept saying, like, it's too much room. You get him Freakman. He pulled up. I was like, oh, that's. Wow. On a night after the Lakers win on a buzzer beater, game winner, they lose. It's a meltdown, y'all. This is a Dodger show. We're gonna stay on Dodgers. But wow. Need an EPJ sports night. We might get one tonight. Wow. That's all I can say right now. Holy, like you just let the dude, you get over to Williams, you leave the middle wide open. LeBron again doesn't meet him. Austin comes over late, but Braun, you got to stop the ball, brother. Not a good. What's going on, Bridges? Yeah, we might have to do EPJ Sports Night tonight. Holy smokes, man. Oh, my God. I don't even know what to say about that. You saw it coming. The second Giddy was wide open in the middle there. That's still a tough shot, but oh my God. Anyways, wow. Wow. Like, holy man. Anyways, shout out to the Dodgers, man. Shout out to the Dodgers. That was man, that was a that we could have had both teams winning today. Oh man, come on, man. It's all right. It's all right. The Lakers ain't taking away from the Dodgers shine. It's a Dodgers day. It's the Dodgers day. Oh, my phone is going ballistic right now. My phone is going ballistic. Everyone that was texting me all drunk and excited about the Dodgers win is now texting me belligerently upset about the Lakers loss. Oh man, what a horrible loss. What a horrible, horrible loss. But what a beautiful, beautiful win by the Dodgers. The Dodgers showed you how to grind out and win in the clutch today. The Lakers showed you exactly how not to. A tale of two sports in the same city by two different teams, two different results. Just wow. All I can say is just wow. Damn. That hurt. That stung. That sucked. Ugh. Anywho. This Laker team, man. But let's see. Let me get back to the Dodgers here, man. Forget about beating the Cavs or Celtics in the finals. They're not even good enough to beat the Eastern play-in teams. Yeah, they should have won this game. They had this game. They had it wrapped up. They're just completely. They should not have been in position to have a shot like that beat them at the buzzer. No way, no how. No way, no how. So let's get back to talk about the Dodgers, man. There'll be plenty of people screaming on the Lakers all night. Plenty of people screaming on the Lakers. Let's talk Dodgers, man. So we got Tyler Glasnow going tomorrow, which I believe is Flaherty pitching tomorrow, right? I believe so. So man, Shohei is batting .417 to start the season for the first three games. Mookie .333. Teo, who got going today, was 167. Freddie Freeman, this was his first official game, right? Didn't get a hit. Edmonds got 2 bombs, but .214 to start the season. Will Smith batting .429 to start the season. Muncy, who before I want to talk about this in a second though. Where did all this hate for Max Muncy come from? A lot of like people on social media, every time I talk anything about Muncy, they just parade in my comment section going ballistic. Out of nowhere on my IG and TikTok, I got this wave of Muncy haters and this wave of Trevor Bauer supporters. Look, the post that I did asking which player would you take back of 3, I asked that question, and that video went ballistic on my IG at EmpireJeffTV. I think it's over 30,000 views right now on IG. And the amount of responses and comments on that post. If you have IG, go to that post at EmpireJeffTV on IG. Go to that post. Like I said, over 30K views. There's a ton of comments in there. The amount of people who are writing for Trevor Bauer in that post really did surprise me. To the point I had to do a follow-up video about it because they were coming at me over it. Like I had to do a follow-up video about it. And I'm shocked at the amount of people who are acting like Trevor Bauer is just like blackballed, right? Like he did nothing. like MLB is just punishing him. That he did nothing. That just trips me out. Totally trips me out. Just got a lot of blue in here because I turned off the TV. I don't need to see that replay 30 more times. But a lot of Trevor Bauer supporters and a lot of Max Muncy bashers. I understand there's a lot of people who aren't happy with CT3. I understand that people don't all agree with the Kershaw portion of it. But Muncy, he's like one of our leaders, one of our clubhouse guys, man. He's with us. He is legitimately with us. And the Muncy slander, I will not stand for. I will not tolerate it. I will not. He is a 2-time champion with the Los Angeles Dodgers. He has been a major part of our success over the last, 6-7 years. So the Muncy bashing makes no sense to me. The Bauer praising makes no sense to me. Whole thing is wild to me. Absolutely horrible loss, and they'll lose more like this. The Muncie and CT3 hate is weird. The CT3 hate is weird too. Like, but I understand why people like have concerns about him on the roster, but hating him after all he's given us and what he's done for us, I don't agree with either. Careless with the ball effects. I love Max. He's our tough guy. Yeah, he's our dog, man. He's like one of the dogs that we got. Like, he's a big part of our team, leadership wise, man. Did Snell and Will Smith argue? Sorry if you already talked about this. I wouldn't necessarily. So a pitcher and a catcher have to get to know each other, right? And one thing I will say is, and this is where another guy that a lot of people don't appreciate, Barnsley's impact on this team with the pitching staff. Pitchers love him. The way he gets pitchers prepared, the way he works with them, the way he calls games, breaks down film with them. They love him, right? So they spend a lot of spring training with him. Now Blake Snell is going to have to get, adjusted to Will Smith, because Will Smith is going to catch a lot of games. So I wouldn't necessarily call it arguing. It was probably maybe some frustration at times because they weren't on the same page because they're new with each other. It's going to take some time for him and his catcher to vibe. That's all in the game. So I don't expect any of that to be anything, really. I think they'll be fine. 800 OPS versus 500. He is Max Muncy, man, is disrespectful. Max Muncy, the disrespect for him is crazy. He does bleed blue, and he is our guy, man. Muncy just set a playoff record for getting on base last playoffs. I know, and they're like, he did nothing. He did nothing in the World Series. You had Freddie going ballistic in the World Series. Mookie woke up. You had Edman. You had all these guys. Teo, like what about, they're just going to act like the Mets series didn't happen? You know what I mean? They're just going to, people love to conveniently move the goalposts when it comes to suiting their narrative. People want to bash Muncy for a World Series, but act like he didn't help them get there. Like, the people that talk about guys not raking in every single series just don't know baseball. You know what I'm saying? They just don't know baseball. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense to me. But Muncy had a very rough season last year with that injury. He was off to a good start when he came back, but what he did in the Mets series helped them get to the World Series. That Max Muncy walk-off in 2018 was amazing. It was. Max Muncy is with us, man. Like, the bash Muncy, I hate that. Yeah, he was great in the NLCS. And again, I understand a lot of people, the situation with Kershaw and CT3. You guys just want a full roster. You want a full roster of guys that can contribute all year long. But you got to understand, clubhouse matters in baseball almost more than any sport. Clubhouses extremely matter. And it's horrible English there. I apologize. The impact of a clubhouse and the impact of a clubhouse guy on a team is massive. Massive. Max Muncy defines clubhouse guy. Absolutely defines it. CT3 is a great clubhouse guy. Mookie Betts is a great leader. There's a lot of these guys. The Dodgers have a lot of great clubhouse guys. Matt Barnes is another one. Kershaw, another one. A lot of the guys that some of these guys don't like or don't want anymore are absolute glue guys. Absolute glue guys. Baseball will always be inconsistent. You can't expect someone to consistently be great. Nope, you cannot. You cannot. Like, he's going crazy over here. I can hear him. He's mad about that Laker loss. He's pissed. But yeah, the Max Muncy bashing and hate totally caught me off guard. Was definitely not ready for that, man. Is Jeff well hydrated tonight? No, I'm not well hydrated tonight. I didn't go to the game. I came straight from work, so I'm not hydrated at all. I got a bottle of Costco water. Like, that's what I got right now. If I was at the game, oh yeah, I'd be on another level right now. But no, not hydrated as of yet. Probably won't be tonight. Trinan is the bullpen leader. He is. That's the reason we got Keith. Yeah, I mean, that's another reason why we got Keith too. Yeah, Keith is a dog and a leader, right? The Lakers are just in a rough stretch post that Boston game. They just, even when they won, and they haven't been great, right? But anyways, yeah, Dodgers get the win tonight. Incredible performance. I'm excited about that, and sure, there's some meltdowns going around the internet right now about this Laker loss right now. I don't even think I want to take part in any of that. Like, as far as jumping right into the fire right now. I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down for the Dodgers post-game show. I may or may not come back with an episode tonight. Maybe a Lakers show, maybe EPJ Sports Night. I don't know. Let me see. I got to take Lucky for a walk. I didn't take him as soon as I got home. It's cold in LA today, man. It's cold. It's cold. Windy. Rain this morning. Wasn't supposed to do that. So it's cold. So gotta get Lucky out because he is turned up and animated. And if I don't take him for his walks, this man turns into a whole terrorist. Like he doesn't get his energy off. So I'm gonna go take him for the walk and go support some people, some other people doing content right now. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Great win today for the Dodgers. Got another one tomorrow, another one Saturday. They can sweep this homestand and start the season 5-0. That'd be great. Easier said than done. Like I said, Detroit is going to keep coming. They're a good team. They chip away. You got to beat them. They're not going to beat themselves for the most part, even though today they had left a lot of guys on base. The Dodgers had their chances to put them away. The Tigers had their chances to make it a game. They did make it a game. And now we'll wait to see what tomorrow night games hold as we have Tyler Glass out on the mound. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. Drop a like on the video if you have not done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I may or may not catch you again tonight. If not, more than likely tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Let's get ready to enjoy a very long and fun Dodger season. And let's try to forget this Laker loss tonight. Appreciate y'all. Stay safe. Love y'all. Peace.